Tyler puts $500 a month into SCHD. Marcus puts $500 a month into VOO. Same amount, same starting age. 30 years later, one account is $886,000 larger, and the smaller one pays more income every month. Most people frame this as a battle. SCHD versus VOO. Pick a winner. That framing is why most people end up in the wrong fund for what they actually want. 3 things in this video: what each fund actually is, head-to-head on 5 metrics, and what $500 a month builds in each over 30 years. You will know which one fits your goal by the end. VOO, Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. The benchmark every other investment in America is measured against. 500 of the largest American companies weighted by market size: Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta. Tech makes up over 30% of the entire fund. The bigger the company, the more of the fund it occupies. VOO pays a 1.4% dividend yield with about 6% dividend growth. Annual share price appreciation 13.5%. Expense ratio 0.03%. The appreciation is the number every competitor gets measured against. VOO's 1.4% yield looks low. It is not a weakness. Companies in the S&P 500 that pay less in dividends reinvest that money into growth instead. The low yield is why the appreciation is 13.5%. Marcus chose VOO for one reason: the long-term total return data. Over every 30-year window in history, the S&P 500 has been the hardest benchmark to beat. He is not betting against that. SCHD, Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF. This one plays a completely different game than VOO, and it plays that game exceptionally well. SCHD does not just pick high-yield stocks. It screens for companies that have paid dividends for 10 consecutive years, have strong cash flow, and have a history of growing that dividend. Quality filter, not just yield. Broadcom, AbbVie, Chevron, Coca-Cola, Verizon. SCHD's holdings look nothing like VOO. No company dominates, no single sector above 20%. This is what genuine diversification looks like. SCHD, 3.6% dividend yield, 11% annual dividend growth rate, 10% annual share price appreciation, 0.06% expense ratio. The yield is more than double VOO, and it grows at 11% a year. Here is what 11% dividend growth actually does. $1,000 in SCHD pays $36 in year 1. By year 30, that same $1,000 is paying $803 in annual dividends, 80% annual yield on the original cost. Tyler chose SCHD because he wants to be paid without selling shares. Every quarter, growing. He does not care about the biggest possible account number. He cares about the income it generates. 5 rounds. 5 categories that actually matter. Let the numbers decide, not the internet comment section. Round 1, current income. SCHD pays $1,800 a year on every $50,000 invested. VOO pays $700 on the same $50,000. SCHD wins this round by more than 2.5 times. Round 2, income growth. SCHD grows its dividend at 11% a year. VOO at 6%. In 10 years, SCHD's income nearly triples. VOO's less than doubles. SCHD wins round 2 as well. SCHD leads 2 rounds to 0 on income. But here is where the math starts pulling in the other direction, and pulling hard. Round 3. Total return. SCHD at roughly 11.5%. VOO at roughly 13.5%. A 2% annual gap. That gap sounds small. Compounded over 30 years, on $500 a month, it becomes $886,000. 2% per year feels like nothing in year 1. The gap is barely visible. But compounding is not linear, it accelerates. By year, 32% per year has become $886,000 in difference. Round 4, downside protection. When the market crashes 30%, VOO falls with it. SCHD's defensive sectors, consumer staples, healthcare, utilities, historically cushion the fall. SCHD drops less. People still buy food and medicine during a recession. Companies selling consumer staples and healthcare do not disappear. SCHD's income-focused selection gives it a natural defensive tilt. Round 5, expense ratio. VOO at 0.03%. SCHD at 0.06%. VOO wins. But on a $500,000 portfolio, the difference is $150 a year. Both are exceptionally cheap. This round barely matters. SCHD wins 3 rounds. VOO wins 2. But the one round VOO wins total return is worth $886,000 more over 30 years. Winning more rounds does not always mean winning more money. Tyler in SCHD, Marcus in VOO. $500 a month. Same starting point. Here is what 30 years of compound interest actually builds for each of them. Year 10. Marcus leads $124,000 to $109,000. The gap is $15,000, not dramatic yet. But Tyler is already collecting $327 a month in dividends without selling a share. Marcus collects $145. Tyler, at year 10, $981 deposited quarterly without selling a share. $327 a month arriving on its own. The market could drop 20% this week. The dividend still arrives. Year 20. Marcus leads $594,000 to $446,000. The gap is now $148,000. But Tyler is collecting $2,199 a month in dividends. Marcus collects $693. On income, Tyler leads by more than 3 times. Year 20 shows the real trade-off clearly. Tyler has more income by 3 times. Marcus has more wealth by $148,000. Same $500 a month. Different outcomes in different categories. Year 30. Marcus, $2,373,000. Tyler, $1,487,000. Marcus leads by $886,000 on total wealth. But Tyler collects $4,461 a month in dividends without selling a share. Marcus collects $2,769. The 4% rule. Marcus withdraws 4% of $2,373,000, $7,910 a month. Tyler, $4,957 a month. If Marcus is willing to sell shares, he generates $2,953 more per month than Tyler. Every single month. Year 30. Tyler, $4,461 a month. Portfolio untouched. Still growing. Marcus, $7,910 a month. Selling 4% annually. Portfolio declining slowly. Both are retired. Both are rich. Different kinds of rich. The risk for Marcus, if the market crashes the year he retires, he sells shares at the bottom just to pay his bills. Those losses are permanent. This is called sequence of returns risk, and it is why some people retire wealthy and still run out of money. SCHD does not ask Tyler to sell during a crash. The quarterly check arrives regardless. The price might fall, the income keeps coming. No sequence of returns risk. The check just shows up. Which one actually makes you rich? Both of them. The honest answer. The one that makes you richer depends entirely on what you actually mean when you say rich. Choose VOO if you want the largest possible number at the end and you are comfortable selling shares in retirement. Maximum total return. Maximum final account value. More flexibility with the 4% rule. Choose SCHD if you want income without selling shares. If market crashes make you anxious, if you are closer to retirement and want a growing paycheck that arrives regardless of what the market is doing. Most people watching this do not have to choose. A 50/50 split of $250 a month in each builds $1,000,000 $930,000 by year, 30, generating $4,025 a month in dividends, and $6,433 a month on the 4% rule. 3 portfolios, same $500 a month, same 30 years. All 3 build real wealth. The question is not which is best, the question is which one fits your actual goal. Both SCHD and VOO have recovered from every major market crash in their history. The investors who sold during those crashes did not get that recovery. The fund is never the problem. The behavior is. Both are passive. Both own real companies with real earnings. Both have delivered positive returns over every 15-year period in their history. This is a debate between 2 excellent options, not a good option versus a bad one. Under 40 and wanting maximum growth, start with VOO. Over 45 and wanting growing income, start with SCHD. Anywhere between, split it. All 3 paths start with the same move. Automate the monthly investment. 5 steps. Open the account, fund it, buy the fund. Set dividend reinvestment to automatic. Set the monthly recurring transfer. 20 minutes. Done. 30 years of compounding starts from there. Screenshot this. Every number that matters for both funds in one place. The real numbers, not the headline marketing. VOO makes you wealthier. SCHD pays you more without selling. The combination does both. None of them work if you stop investing when the market drops. Subscribe to Wealth Construct. Share this with someone stuck in the SCHD versus VOO debate before they spend another 6 months deciding instead of investing. Team SCHD, Team VOO, or both. Drop it below and tell me why the reason matters more than the choice. The real math, always. I'm Professor Alex. This is Wealth Construct.